Hi, welcome to Alaska and the Philippines. Today I thought I'd talk to you all about my phone plan and internet here in Hue Hin, Thailand. When I landed in Bangkok at the airport, it was midnight and I was dead tired. I was in the Philippines. I was used to going to bed about 8 o'clock, and so midnight was pretty late staying up and then getting into Bangkok. And first thing you do is you start walking down this big long corridor. It's changed since about 10 years ago when I was there. It was more hectic. To me it was different. It's built different now anyway, it seemed to me. Just a big long straight corridor, just like Taiwan, just one big long straightaway, and you find your gate and all that. But yeah, I landed there, and walking from there to the baggage claim, or actually I wasn't even going to baggage claim, I was going to immigration to get stamped into the country. And on that long walk, there's actually the conveyor walk things too. You can just jump on those, and they're pretty fast too. I walked it because I need just off a flight, so I always walk. And walking, everybody got ahead of me, and I seen there was a phone place, so I went in and just a phone booth place, and I stopped in and I checked them out. I have a brand new Android phone I've never used. It was just a cheap old thing. It's like $60 on Amazon. It's a Samsung. It was 60 or 70 bucks. I ordered it. Probably made in China or bugged and all that. I don't know. But anyway, I'd never used it before. I opened it up and, oh no, I did. I got a number in Philippines on it too. I'm sorry, excuse me, go back. But yeah, I had a SIM card from the Philippines in there already, and I had a Philippines number. So they just actually had to switch out the SIM card. And they were a AIS company, AIS prepaid 5G. If you want to see what it looks like. If you can read it, maybe it's backwards, I don't know. AIS, if you remember that, 5G. And it was $30, I believe, 1,000 baht, and was for the chip and everything, and got a phone number, and it was unlimited internet. I'm not sure what speed it was. It said here 5G. I don't know if I got 5G. I think it was. It's pretty fast. And I also have another phone. I have a iPhone, and it's locked. I couldn't get it unlocked when I left. I was in Alaska. You just can't get nothing done from the bush of Alaska. They just, what's your address? I don't have an address. They don't, what? Well, we can't help you, or something weird like that. Always like that. But anyway, so I have a locked iPhone. I use an internet mostly. I use this as a hotspot for my iPhone because I have a lot of my apps on this other iPhone, the ones I really use. So actually, this is just a cheapo phone I carry around and lose it, no big deal. There's nothing really on it. I don't have any apps or my banks, anything on there. No banking apps or anything. So that's good. It's just a phone number, and that's very important. You need a phone number when you first arrive, because everything you need to do they're gonna ask you about a local phone number. So when you need to rent a hotel or especially an apartment, that's one thing they're gonna want is your passport. You'd be surprised how easy it all is, but they do require to see your passport on them. You got to show it to them, and you do need a local phone number. That's just the two things that'll get you in. You can sign a lease with just those two pieces of paper and no other than a verbal agreement. They'll move you in for a month, whatever, 6 months, make your offers, and they'll make theirs. But yeah, so that's everything. Okay, and now I remember that, AIS, if that's what you want to get. It's one of the bigger networks in Thailand. Now when I had to reload it, I used a month's worth. That got me a month. And then just a few days ago, my month was up, so I had to go find a AIS place because I didn't know how to do it online or on the phone. There's some kind of, you can probably do it if you can speak Thai online, but I think some of the stuff was in Thai. So I just wandered down to the Market Village Mall, right down the block, few blocks here, and you can go up on the third floor and mount in that Market Village Mall, and the whole third floor is phone and computer and electronics and repair shops. A whole floor of it that just goes forever, just like a half a mile. No kidding. It's a big bunch of everything. And anyway, I wandered around there for a half hour before I could even find this AIS place, but I did find it. And it was kind of there was a big crowd there. It was kind of a slow deal. I had to wait. It took me about an hour to get everything done. You got to go up to a kiosk and type in your phone number, and that'll give you a waiting number, so then you can wait there with the crowd. Otherwise, there's nowhere to get a waiting number. You got to go up to that kiosk, and it's hidden around the corner. Luckily, there was a Canadian guy there, and I asked him, "Where'd you get that number?" And he told me, "Over there, and you got to punch it in, your phone number." So I did that, and then waited in line. They call you up, and they'll point to what you want. They'll give you like a menu of what you want, and you just I showed them what I had, and I told them I wanted it again. And it took a while for them. They were sitting there, they had some problem, they had to call over the supervisor and all that. It was just took me quite a while, but of course it worked. They got it through it. And then I didn't know how to turn it on, so I just handed them my phone to make sure I didn't walk away and then not be able to turn it on. So I handed him my phone and let him start it, do it up, fire it up. And it took him a few minutes to he had to shut it off for a time or two and bunch in a bunch of stuff. And it was something I would have been stuck with for sure. So that's one thing, you might want to just hand them your phone and let them do it all. That's what I did in the end. And it worked, and I got off, and now I'm good for another 30 days of pretty good Wi-Fi. I could use it for everything, I think. I haven't tried it on live or anything, like if you needed to do teaching online or something. I'm not sure if it would hold out. I think it would. It's been pretty fast, and it's always been there. I think it would. I haven't proven it by using it as a steady internet for absolute, non-interrupted. But it's always been there when I want it. And then also with the hotels or the rooms here, the condos, you'll get free internet Wi-Fi with your contract with your room. It comes Wi-Fi included. Even the last place I stayed at was $190 for a month, 30 days, and it had high-speed internet. I didn't even use it. I had my phone. I was using that at the time for a hotspot, and I didn't want to get on a hotel internet if I didn't have to. And it was there free for for my $190 a month, room included with free internet. And this place too does have internet, high-speed Wi-Fi, and it's been really fast. It is really fast. It did glitch a few times. It hiccuped out a couple of times on me, but I'm thinking it's mostly good. It's always been uploading pretty fast, pretty good upload speeds for these videos anyway. And so I would trust it. I think if you were a teacher, this condo here, these condos it's probably all the same service, and all these condos are in the area. Probably this even. It says it's the best network in Thailand. That's what it says on the card. 5G AIS prepaid. But yeah, their internet service, I don't know who this is, but it's been good and stable, and I wouldn't be afraid to use it one bit. You can, if you're a YouTuber or nothing, I'm uploading videos daily with this, and it hasn't been a problem. So it's all data unlimited. And that's what my $30 a month plan. I could probably cut this plan down to just, I don't know, maybe text and call, because I only need it to receive text. I did get a Google text on this to confirm my YouTube on here. I gave them my Thai number right here, and they text back. So I used it as a Thai number to Google in the U.S. or wherever, and they took it. And I was able to get back into my YouTube account. Otherwise, I was going to be locked out, kind of like my PayPal account's coming up here. I think I'm kind of locked out. I can't confirm my address. I live in a village, and there's no confirmed house number. And even though I've lived with this problem for my life, can't confirm your address if you live in a village in certain areas. So that kind of sucks. That's been a trouble all my life, and it still haunts me today. Today my PayPal is kind of shut down because I can't they wanted me to reconfirm my address, and when I reconfirmed it, it wouldn't take it. Nope. So I have to work around that. But anyway, yeah, the service has been good, I would say. I struggled with internet in Alaska. That was always a problem, and it sucked because I had an internet business. I sold fur online, and I sold tan fur online, and I bought antler online, paid online. I had an Amazon business and had printers hooked up, and I had to have all that online, and I had to have the Amazon seller app on my phone, and I had to have it all passwords reconfirmed, and I just hated it. I hate the internet. I really do. I like to play on it and watch on YouTube and things and read. I love to read. I'm a voracious reader. But in news, I'm into news. I'm big into politics and stuff, world politics. I like that. But anyway, yeah, it was good. It was something else. But anyway, that's my use of the internet here, and I'm glad to be over it with. I'm trying to get away from it. I had brought 2 laptops, and I haven't even opened them yet. That's with all my work and stuff on it. My Amazon business work is on that, my seller pages and stuff, and I'm not getting them. I don't want to turn it on, and I'm locked out of them accounts too, so that's kind of funny. I lost my old US number, so that's kind of the situation I'm in. Luckily my bank's good and emails they email my passcodes, so that's what you want, man. You want a good bank like that. Email your passcodes, so no problems so far with my bank. Knock on wood. Well, anyway, I thought I'd give you a quick update on what my internet plan was here, so you guys at least have a heads up and have heard of something before you land. Yeah, I'd just go ahead and recommend grabbing it as you're walking to your baggage claim. You're not going to miss nothing. You're going to get down to, next stop will be immigration, and that's going to be a big, long, crowded room, big, winding, snaking line, but it moves pretty quick. You'll get through it pretty quick. But it'd be good to have a number when you go through that line too. They might ask you, what's your number, address, or anything like that. When I was coming through immigration, I saw a guy standing in front of, I was in the line and I was about ready to be up for the front of the immigration to go next, just about 3 or 4 people ahead of me. And there was some American looking guy on his phone. He was video chatting his buddy. Hey, I need you to book me a hotel right now. They're asking me what my hotel is right now. I'm here at the immigration. And the immigration people told him, you got to put your phone away. You can't video in this area. So he was like scolded for video, and he was stuck standing right there at immigration. I was like, oh no, I didn't have a place address that I hadn't booked no hotel yet either. So I just casually stepped into a couple of lines over at a different one, and I went right through, and that guy was still there. So it just shows you never know how you're going to get in, and you better have a hotel and a phone number. It'd be a good idea. Just to forewarn, I seen it asked. So, okay. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. If you learned anything, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.